Hi, it's Treflyn, and I'm just back in from shopping. Today, it's Saturday, the 13th of March, 2021. And I just thought I'd share with you some of the delights and delicacies that we bought today. So if you want to just come a little bit closer, and I've got my carb and calorie counter book here with me, and I've been through these items. So let's start off with a nice piece of celery. Now then, that is so low in carbs, the celery. That is 1 gram of carbohydrates per 100 grams. And I've got my scales on here. So that is 593 grams. So that's 5 grams of carbs in there, which is just over 1 spoonful of sugar. So if you ate all of that all at once, that would be the equivalent of 1 spoonful of sugar. So that's pretty good. The next one here we've got is celeriac. Now you can use this for mash. You can put it in, make a tortilla, Spanish omelette with it. And that comes in, that's 2 grams per 100. So that's just under a kilo. So there's 20 grams in there now. And if you ate all of that there, that would only be equal to 5 teaspoonfuls of sugar. And it's lovely for making chips with. So I bought myself a couple of these this morning. There's another item here, which is fennel. Quite expensive, it's 75p for that little fella there. And there you've got 246 grams. And so per 100 grams in fennel, you've only got, 2 grams. So that's only 4 grams. That's 1 teaspoonful of sugar if you were to eat all of that. I've got some pak choy over here. That will go into my stir fries. You know, I love making stir fries. Call me the stir fry king if you want. No, don't do that. And that comes in at 313 grams. And the pak choy, I probably haven't checked that out, but let me just have a look. I'll come back to that later. I'll put it up on the screen. Here we've got mushrooms. Mushrooms, according to this book here, according to the Carb and Calorie Counter book, comes in at 0 carbohydrates, so we're good on that one. Here I've got the good old cabbage. There, I think that's nearly 1.5 kilos there, 136 grams. And cabbage is 4 grams per 100. So we've got over 10. So we've got about, let's have a look, 4 grams, 40 grams. Yeah, so that's about 10, between 10 and 13 spoonfuls of sugar in there. So if you were to eat all of that in one go, that's what you'd be eating. But you're not likely to do that because we moderate our food, don't we? Over here, I've got some leeks. I love leeks. Started using them in my stir fry. Again, they come in at just under 700 grams. And leeks, I've got 3 grams per 100. So that's 21 grams in there. That's 5 teaspoonfuls of sugar if you eat a whole lot. So can you see where we're going with all this stuff here? I've got spinach, a bag of spinach there. Spinach is very, very low in carbohydrates. It's 2 grams per 100, you know, and you would not, there's 300 grams there, you would not eat all of that, so I'm not even going to bother weighing it. But in there, there's 6 grams, so that's 1.5 teaspoonfuls of sugar in all of that. Here I've got some onions. There's an onion. Obviously, you know what onions look like. So I bought some onions and I opened it. So that is 103 grams. So in there, it's 8 grams per 100, so there's 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar in that onion there. So, you know, that's why I would go for something like leeks. But it's, you know, we're talking about low carbohydrate food. We're not talking about not eating any food at all. So anyway, and as well as that, I've got my coffee. That's my coffee from Aldi. I'm in the kitchen and I've made my coffee a while back, so I'll just give the plunger a push down. All the grounds have settled to the bottom. I make my coffee strong, so I'm only going to pour myself maybe half a cup, third of a cup in here, and I top it up then with some hot water, and that's me. I'll probably have 2 of these cafetières during the day because I'm a bit of a coffee freak, and as it says on the side of my cup, I drink coffee because adulting is hard. There you go. And I bought some bacon offcuts. I think that was £1.29 for all that bacon at Heron Foods, and I will slice that. And there's fat in here. You know, I'm not saying don't eat fat. I'm just saying don't add it to your plate. don't put dollops of butter on your plate. Don't cut that in half and dump it on your plate because you're trying to catch up with your macros, or put it on your cabbage. That's what I'm saying. And over here, I've got some coriander. And I'll use that for flavouring. I love coriander for flavouring, and lemongrass is really, really nice. I've got some bean sprouts over here. I love bean sprouts in my stir fry. They come in at 4 grams per 100, and according to this packet here, let's stick it on the scales. That's what that's there for. So there's 4 grams per 100. So there's 4 teaspoonfuls of sugar if you were to eat all of those there. Here I've got some courgettes. Love courgettes. Courgettes come in very, very low. The courgette is 2 grams per 100. So if I weigh the whole lot there, I think that's just under 800, yeah. So that's 14 grams there. So that's about 3 teaspoonfuls of sugar if you were to eat all of that there. So you can see low carbohydrate food, it's not difficult to find. And if this is the kind of stuff that you're buying, peppers come in about 4. So there's 500 grams there. So that's 20 grams, that's 4 teaspoonfuls of sugar if you're to eat all of that there, which you're not likely to. And over here, we bought this lovely chicken, and I'm going to make this, we're going to cook this afternoon. This is going to be cooked in ghee. Guys, Treflyn, today I'm going to cook some chicken thighs. So what I do is, I've got the thighs here, which I bought this morning from Aldi, and I've got this tray, which I'm going to put them into. And in the tray, I'll put some ghee in the bottom of the tray, as you can see now. Then I'll put the tray into my oven just to melt the ghee a little bit. So I want it just to be a little runny. So here's the tray out of the oven, and as you can see, the ghee's melted. I'm going to dust the chicken with my spices, with my lovely combination of 5-spice powder, chili as well. So it's quite spicy. I'll put them in this tray, breast side down, skin side down, and that's where the seasoning is. The seasoning on the upper side, add a dollop of ghee on top of them, and then I'll put them in the oven. We've got a combination oven, so I set it for 200 degrees C for 50 minutes. I'm back, and as you can see, these chicken thighs have cooked really well. So it's time now for me to tip the grease off. This tray is loaded with all the fat and the ghee. So I'm going to tip it into this jug here, and then I'm going to let it cook again for another 30 minutes. I'm using my favourite knife here, which is hopefully going to stop all the thighs coming out. So look at that there. I'm not going to waste anything here. And I'll get some lovely stock off that, and there'll be some nice fat on the top. So there you go. Live and learn. I love it. The oil, and it's going to be a combination obviously of what's come out of the chicken plus the ghee that was in there. Then I'm rotating the chickens in the tray so that the skin side is now up, and I'm putting them back into the oven for 30 minutes at 220 degrees C. And I only have one meal a day, so it's very easy for me to manage what I'm eating. And over here in the little chicken, we've got our go-to eggs. You've got to have eggs because they're full of vitamins and minerals and all the goodness that you could ever hope for. So that's it, guys. This is me today, having done my shopping. I do it with my wife, obviously, but she's behind the camera, my lovely, lovely lady Anne. So grateful that she's able to hold the camera for me. Thank you, Anne, for everything that you do. Now, look, I hope this helps you. I hope it inspires you. And so if you shop right, you can eat right. If you shop wrong, you'll eat wrong. If you buy potatoes, if you buy rice, if you buy crisps, if you buy biscuits, if you buy cakes, if you buy all that lovely, lovely stuff that we love to eat and made us all so fat, it's not going to help you. So whatever you're doing on your journey, I hope it's working for you. But keep the carbohydrates low, so you know what low carbs look like. We've spoken about it. I take it you've got your book here. Don't forget your book. And don't worry about eating the fat that's in the meat. Don't worry about that fat. Don't worry about, the fat that you're cooking in. Don't worry about it. Just don't add dollops of fat onto your meals and you'll be okay. Okay, have a safe day. Have a lovely weekend. Love you guys loads. Bye. I just hope that you enjoy these small videos that we put together for you. If you do, then don't forget to join us on the Warrington Low Carbohydrate group on YouTube. Just ding the bell, just subscribe. And also, if you want to find out more about how we're fighting the war against losing weight and type 2 diabetes and other health issues, join us. Join us on the Keep Fat Club. So thanks a lot again for watching this video. Stay safe. Bye now.